Hi friends! Okay, so I've been meaning to get around to this for a while. I just want to do a quick little video. Sorry about the quality, my hair is crazy. But anyways, I want to do a quick little video to show you your online office and your previous office view. So let me just switch over to share my screen with you. Okay, 1 second, it's loading. Okay, there we go. Let me minimize this. Okay, so back to dashboard real quick. Okay, so to log in and to access your offices, you're going to want to go to teambeachbody.com. Up here, there's going to be a little sign-in thing, so you log in with your email and your password that you made when you signed up. Okay, now first off, previous office view. Click that. Okay, right here is my favorite. I kind of like it better than the regular online office only because your previous office view is going to update immediately. So you know those times when people order and you're like, oh, I'm not sure if they ordered yet, it's not showing up in my online office. Well, here you go, problem solved. If you click my orders and then my customer orders, it's going to show up there immediately. It's going to show what they spent, it'll show you when it's shipped, it'll show you if it's auto ship. If you click view, then you can see it'll extend and show you what they ordered. And then you can track it after it ships for them. They will get an email and a tracking number as well, but that's also good for you to have. For example, Megan and Alicia and Marley are all coaches. So when you have coaches sign up, their order is going to show up as 0. You will not be able to see what they ordered. You will not be able to see how much it costs because they now are having their own business center open. So don't be alarmed if that shows up as 0. Okay, customers, it'll keep track of all your customers. It'll show you when they signed up. It'll show you if they have auto ship for their Shakeology or any other supplement. And if you click view for order activity, it will also show you everything they've previously ordered since they signed up. Okay, genealogy. Volume totals. I know volume might still be a little of a vague subject for some of you. I know we have lots of new coaches that have joined us this month. Yay. Volume comes from you purchasing, you selling, your coach is selling, your coach is buying. So these 3 columns are going to break it down for you. The first one in the bottom is going to be your customer volume and your personal volume. That's when you sell something or when you buy something. This left one right here is going to be your left leg. So all the coaches that trickle down on your left leg or the coaches that you have on your left leg, when they sell or buy, that's where the volume is going to go. And same with this. This is your right leg. As you can tell by looking at these numbers, you're going to decipher and learn eventually that you have a strong leg and you have a weak leg. As you can definitely tell, my right leg is insanely stronger than my left leg. Which is okay. I mean, over time, it takes a while to balance out your legs for your cycles, which is going to benefit you insanely. So just to give an example, like right now, I have 7 cycles. So times that by $18 a cycle, like, look guys, there's so much opportunity when you start growing your team. So that's something to really focus on and like keep track of and see how you progress over time. Like, look, if I go back up, I was having like negatives. I maybe hit 100. Like, look at all those zeros. Like, it takes time to grow your team. So don't get discouraged if you don't have some big numbers going on. Like, it takes time, but it's worth it. All right, now back up to the top. Your preferred placement. This is where you can change which leg you would like your coach to be on. When you first start, I suggest having it on automatic placement. That'll put 1 coach on your left leg and 1 coach on your right leg. And that's what you need to become Emerald. But after that, it'll get more strategic, and I can always help you if you're unsure of which leg to put a coach on. If you click personally sponsored by leg, it'll show you all the coaches you have broken down by each leg and the rank. C is for coach, EC is Emerald coach, RC is Ruby coach, and D for diamond, and so on and so forth. If you click personally sponsored report, I'm not going to click it only because everyone's phone number and everything is in there. But that will give you all your coaches in a list, their contact information, if they're active or inactive, when they joined, so on and so forth, and their emails as well. If you click commissions, that's going to show you all the money that you've made weekly, which, remember guys, it does not show up until Thursday. So for example, if you click the amount, it breaks down where that money came from. Pretty cool, huh? So retail commission is going to be what you sell. And if you click that, it also breaks it down further and shows you where all that money came from. Subscription commission is going to be from your coaches' club memberships. Team bonus is just your cycle bonuses. That week, I made $360 just from team cycle bonuses. That's a big deal, guys. Like, look, that's more than the retail commission. So over time, as you can tell, it's going to be, your main income is going to come from growing your team and helping each other succeed, and it's very rewarding. Let's see. Carryover volume. Once we get more into volume, I'll probably do a video on that because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of questions about it. It keeps track of your volume. For some reason, mine is not updated right now, but it shows you what carries over from your left leg and your right leg each week. So April 1st, I only had 5 rollover from my left leg and over 18,000 rollover on my right leg. So as you can tell, strong week. But that's about it. Don't forget about this little previous office because it's so helpful finding and tracking things and seeing if a coach signed up right or seeing if an order went through under you. Okay, now I want to go back to the Coach Online office if it ever decides to load. Ta-da. Today, friends. Okay, here we are. So to find your coach ID, it's going to be up here on the left. Your upline, contact info, how many coaches are in your downline, which is from Trickle Down and personally sponsored. Don't forget that. So if you're like, whoa, where'd that coach come from? I didn't sign a coach up. You will get Trickle Down from your upline, which is good because that will benefit you with your cycles. I mean, I don't have 180 personally sponsored coaches, but they all benefit towards my cycles. Your alerts, if someone changes rank or you have a new customer or a new coach, that's where that's going to show up. Over here is your coach breaking news. That's going to tell you if there's a system maintenance going on. It's going to remind you about the National Wake Up Call, tips for hitting Success Club. So that's good to know. Always check in there at least once a day. This is going to keep track of your Success Club qualification. This will show yes when your Shakeology ships out. And then your points sometimes take 24 to 48 hours to show up. And if you expand that, it breaks it down and shows you where those points came from. So my 8 points are from new coaches signing up with challenge packs. Leadership ladder. This is a pretty cool new thing that they just added recently. It keeps track of your commission, your points, your paid rank, how many coaches you have with Success Club points, your week leg volume, and your PS team leaders. It's going to show you your stats from last month. It's going to keep track of this month's, but it's going to give you goals that you should be trying to aim to hit to advance to the next bracket. So that's pretty cool. Another great thing is you go to sales and marketing and go to business tools. There are Beachbody Challenge group guides for every single program out there. Breaks it down. There's a coach starting guide, the participant starter guide, and the weekly coaching guide. That will give you posts for every single day of your challenge group. Product toolkits, it breaks down every single program in case you're like, oh, I don't know what's going on with this program. I'm not sure what it's all about. Click that. You can always download it. You can just read it. You can copy and paste, whatever you need to do. My business basically has everything that's in your previous office. I would like to go to my forms and documents and touch base on this really quickly. If somebody purchases a challenge pack previously before signing up as a coach, this is the form that they are going to fill out to be refunded and link that challenge pack to them so they are active. If you have a military coach sign up, this is where the instructions are to waive their monthly fees. Cancellation forms down there as well, and I hope I don't ever have to have any of you filling it out, but just in case. It's going to cover everything that's in your previous office, like I said, but it takes a little while to update. If you go to incentives and rewards and current promotions, this is where it's going to show you the challenge pack sales each month and the prizes for hitting Success Club. So I think that's really all I wanted to touch base on right now, especially for the newer coaches and someone that didn't know that the previous office existed, which I didn't for a while, so it's pretty helpful to me, so I figured I would share that information with you. So with that being said, I don't know why all this is opened. I just hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions or any certain topic that you want me to touch base on, just let me know. I should have time to do it. I'm not running around like a crazy woman like I was yesterday. So just drop a comment below if you have a question or whatnot that we can talk about. Bye guys, I'll chat with you later.